the founder and president of Deeper Life Bible Church, Pastor W.F. Kumuyi, has come out to say that, or warn Christians, that we should be careful for the message we receive, for message that people preach that is not in line with the word of God. You want every Christian to be careful about prophecies, revelations that different men of God came up with that's not in line with the Bible. It's a new message that we should not accept that. We should not believe that. Regarding the case of Brother Joshua, many people sold their cars, sold their properties, resigned from work because they don't know the word of God. If they know the word of God, they know that Brother Joshua is a false prophet. He are being used by Satan to roll people's life, mostly Christians. So Kumuyi warn every Christian we should be careful, not accept just any message from any man of God, not accept any prophecy, revelation from any man of God. You should check it, is it in line with the word of God? And that's what will make you to know when a man of God is saying the truth or when he's lying. I pity those who resign for their job, who, sold their properties because of the rapture, because they don't know the word of God. I want to show you a video of our father in the Lord, Pastor W.F. Kumuyi, where he warned Christians that we should not accept anything, whether on internet. He said wherever they put that message, whether it's preach on pulpit, preach on internet, preach on television, preach on crusade, preach on conference, anywhere the message being preached, it doesn't matter. As long as that message is not in line with the word of God, we should not accept it. Watch the...
Everyone that will not hear him, Christ, will rather switch over to the people that say they have a new message. And they're bold enough to tell their audience and to put it on whatever for everybody to hear. They will say, Jesus said. They will say, but we don't accept that anymore. I now have revelation. They've been to heaven. They've heard something different from what Jesus had taught. And then the dish.
You also go to watch the video of Pastor Ebedamina. He was so annoyed that he called South Africa government to arrest Brother Joshua, to persecute Brother Joshua for running people's life in the name of prophecy. He said South Africa president should hold that man accountability for those who lost their job, for those who lost their properties. They should not allow the man to go free. He was so annoyed, telling people that anything that been preached outside the Bible should not be accepted. You are going to watch the video.
That charlatan from South Africa, the government needs to hold him accountable for ruining people's lives. The government of South Africa needs to hold that charlatan accountable, because he said something that brought societal injury. He should be held accountable by government and should be used as an example for others, because families sold their properties. People gave up all their wealth because they had trust in a charlatan who called himself a prophet. You don't hear from... Shut up your mouth. Do you know what it means to hear from God? Anything you hear outside of what I'm saying, you didn't hear from God. You're hearing from an evil spirit, and I have a responsibility to cast out the spirit. And if you refuse to let the spirit go out, I cast both of you out. Anybody that is causing harm to lives and property, government should arrest him and hold him accountable.
The popular man of God based in Zimbabwe, known as Prophet Hubert Angel, he has come up to say that Brother Joshua is agent of darkness. They are being used by Satan that Satan has planned for this. It is a pure work of Satan to discourage believers from expecting rapture, from preparing for rapture. He said what is really happening now is that as Brother Joseph are being used by Satan to discourage believers, anywhere you preach about rapture now, people will not take it serious. They say, after all, how many times they have said the rapture will come, even give dates, and did not come. So people no longer expect a rapture or value rapture. When you talk about rapture, they won't take that message as a serious message. So Prophet Angel said we should pray for our brother Joshua to be delivered and be used by Satan. I want you to watch the video.
You think it doesn't matter when people say it's the 23rd of this year and it doesn't happen. You should have seen the videos that were sent to me where people just see a movement of the cloud and they are screaming, "It's happening!" Stupid fool. It's rain coming. What happens is that is designed for you by the devil so that you will never get ready for the rapture. Anytime somebody comes in and says the rapture is near, you say, relax, it's a lie. Until one person who is actually sent speaks, then he says it's going to happen like this. Then you still say it's a lie like that, brother. And that's when it happens, when you're least expecting it. I was following the events after I was challenged that 23 and 20. Oh, by the way, we are here. Welcome back. I saw one brilliant Zimbabwean comedian. I think he came back home around 12 midnight, and he opens the door and the wife says, where are you coming from? He said, from the rapture. I think he made a mistake. Then he says, davakwa rapu. So the wife said, you were at rapu, yeah? It's not rapture. So why are you back if you were taken by the rapture? I said, no. They said Zimbabweans are no longer going. Imagine, now the brother is changed now to the 7th. He said, God visited him. He said, I was wrong on the calculations. I think one of the angels who was supposed to blow the trumpet was still making the trumpet. Yes. Because it can't be the last trumpet until it's sharp. So I think the chords of the sound coming out of the trumpet needed to be. So he's now saying it's the 7th. You know, at that time, that's where you ask for forgiveness. Do you know what Jesus really said? He said, the last days, the love of many will grow cold. So what begins to happen is this. Why am I joining this with the last minute God? Simple, because it says at the last trumpet. He waits until it is the last minute. You think it doesn't matter when people say it's the 23rd of this year and it doesn't happen. You think it doesn't matter? Most people were ready and were excited. Listen, you should have seen the videos that were sent to me where people just see a movement of the cloud and they are screaming, it's happening. Stupid fool. It's rain coming. What happens is that is designed for you by the devil so that you will never get ready for the rapture.